Hi everyone, my name is Patterson Howell. I am a junior majoring in computer science at the University of South Carolina.
My name is Bronovan Calipathy. I am a senior at the University of South Carolina and majoring in computer engineering.
Hi, my name is William DeMarteau, and I'm a senior majoring in computer science at the University of South Carolina.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhiquan Xie, a computer science major senior student in the University of South Carolina.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Allen and I am a senior at the University of South Carolina majoring in computer science. And together we are Team Bit Squad.
As final exams are approaching at many universities across the country, all college students know the struggle all too well. You're crunched for time. Time because you're at work, time because you have to run errands or do other things, take care of the dog. But many of us are crunched for time because we're off task even when at our computer when we should be studying. This is terrible, right? But if you're like me and you struggle with this, I have found the solution that's going to work for you. Recently had a friend that we met named Fred, a college student at the University of South Carolina, who found himself spending too much time being off task on his computer. He's worried as final exams approach, he's not going to be able to focus enough and study to maintain his grades. Fred happens to have a best friend named Kylie who discovered a recent web app that a group of students just released called Bit Squad Time Limiter. Callie then realized by using this app that she wastes a lot of time being off task when she shouldn't be. And she was able to limit herself to a much more minimal amount of time on websites that she can sometimes be addicted to. She then recommended that Fred give the Bit Squad time limiter a shot to help stay focused for the upcoming final exams. But Fred had a few questions. How is this web app actually going to help him curb his screen time on some of these addicting sites? Callie simply explained that as a user, you can enter the names of the different websites and games as processes that you would like to limit your use of. You're able to set time limits that can be set for each process that you choose. You can set a total daily and weekly usage time limit. You can also choose if you want to receive warning notifications at certain increments of a running timer. When you use your allotted time for a specific process, you'll receive a push notification about it as well, telling you that your time is up, meaning it's also probably time to get back to work. When a user has reached your daily or weekly usage time limit, the timer display on the web app will turn fiery red and the web app will disable the start of any more processes for that day or for the week. Momentarily, we will get to see Fred actually try out the Bit Squad time limiter for the very first time. But until then, let's learn a little bit more about the technologies involved in the creation of this web app that's going to save you during this final exam season.
For the front end stack of our web app, we are using Angular along with packages that will help with functionalities such as Angular Material, NG2 Charts for analytic data, the standard Firefox Mozilla Notifications API, and for the timer API, we are using NGX Countdown.
For the data storage on our app, we utilize the Google Firebase Firestore database, which has an API that is designed for ease of use and simple integration with Angular projects. This platform is scalable and works well with small projects and startups, as it is free to use until your daily read writes exceed a relatively large limit. Similarly, for the deployment of our app, we used Firebase hosting, which is also free to use up to a certain storage limit that we are currently well below. I will be going over the story of a new user, Fred, who wants to sign up for a new account, set some time limits, add some processes, and then check out their data in the analytics page. So first thing Fred will do is go to register for an account. Let's do Fred example, use a good password and register. So you can see here that you don't have a limit set and you can't start a timer because 1, you don't have any processes, and 2, your time's up. So let's first fix that time issue. Go in and say 5 hours for the week with 1 hour Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, now we'll go ahead and create some new processes. 1 hour with 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Create another process. And let's do one more. Okay, so now you can see that we can go ahead and start a process. Let's start with YouTube. And you can see that since today's limit is only 1 hour, even though YouTube's time limit is an hour and a half, it's only going to give us 1 hour to play around. Go ahead and stop that one, and we'll go ahead and start Discord. So Discord has 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and let that run its course. Add some time to run some different processes. Now you can see that our usage has gone up, and if we come to the analytics page, we can see, let's do minutes, that we've used a total of 8 minutes, 1 minute on YouTube, 2 minutes on Discord, and 5 minutes of Call of Duty. Then we can see just kind of a bar graph down here of different usages. So here we go there.
So now that we've seen the new user experience, we're going to shift our focus to Callie's account. And Callie is someone who's been using our app for a while now. As you can see here, she has a weekly limit of 1 hour and a daily limit of 6 minutes. She's used 5 minutes of her weekly limit and 4 minutes today. When she looked at her analytics, she noticed that Facebook was a large portion of her time. So she decided that she needs to edit her limit for Facebook. So we're going to edit Facebook to an hour and a half. Edit is right here. She now wants to start the Facebook process. However, she only has 2 minutes left for today. So when she starts it, it will automatically adjust to the remaining time limit for the day. And you'll also notice that she cannot edit or delete the current process, but other processes can be edited. And the timer will still continue to count down. So let's update our zombie limit to 5 minutes. So now that the time has run out for Facebook, she received a notification and she also reached her maximum time limit for the day, so she can no longer start any other process. And some other features of the process table are the sort by process name. You can sort A to Z, Z to A, or remove the filter entirely. And you can also delete any process. And it will ask you to confirm that you want to delete the process name that you clicked on.
Now I'm going to introduce to you some features related to the process table. The process table will contain all the processes that you currently have. If you don't have anyone, you can just go ahead and create this new process button, fill in this table, and click the create process button. With this process list, you can do sort, search, and filter. We offer you 2 options of the sort by time limit, which are most to least and least to most. If you want to sort your process from the most to the least of time limits, you can just click this button and click the sort button, and as you can see, the process list will be sorted like this. And if you reversely do the least to most, you can just click this one and click the sort button again, and the process table will be listed like this. And if you want to clear the sort, you can just click the clear sort button, and the process table will be reset to the initial state. And if you want to search for a specific one, for this one we will use test 5 as an example. You can just go to the search bar and type in test 5, and test 5, and this process will show in here. If you want to filter by a time limit, for example, if you want to find all your process has a time limit less or equal to 1 hour, you can go to the filter by time limit section, insert time limit in the form like this, 1 and 0, which means 1 hours and 0 minutes. And you can click the less than and equal checkbox, which means you will search for all the processes that has a time limit less or equal than 1 hours and 0 minutes. And then you can click this filter button, and as you can see, all the process has a time limit less than or equal to the 1 hour and 0 minutes will be show here. And if you click the clear filter, it will be really set to the initial state.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed our demo.